If you know us, then you know we're famous for our smut corner. And there's no better company to have in your corner than Adam and Eve.
For over 50 years, Adam and Eve has been selling those adult fun time toys with their discreet packaging so no one knows what's coming to your front door, and a 90-day hassle-free return policy that I think is nuts, but they make it work. They are doing it better than anyone else. We're so proud to be sponsored by them, mostly because they offer 20% of their profits to fight the spread of HIV worldwide, a cause that is really important to me.
So make sure you head over to adamandeve.com and use the code NERDY to get 50% off one item plus free shipping to Canada and the US. Some exclusions apply.
50%? That's half an item.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Enjoy the video.
Ooh, what's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Clarus.
And this is The Last of Us, episode 4. The fourth one, after the third one, which was the saddest one.
And probably will be.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like, I do, this is a no spoiler reaction.
Yes.
Just so you guys know.
For the future of the game.
Yes, for the game. If you're here and you just want to watch the show and you haven't played the game, these reactions are safe for you.
Yeah.
However, I do know how this season ends, or at least the first game ends. And yeah, episode 3 was definitely the saddest.
For now, if you want the full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. If you don't, stay here because the video is about to begin. I feel like this is what the men's room looks like at most sports stadiums.
Oh, God. Ew. Not the women's.
No. We're animals. Y'all ever been to the bathrooms at the McMahon Stadium in Calgary, Alberta?
That's why all bathrooms should just be gender neutral, so that there is a base level of hygiene. Jesus Christ.
That's not how that works.
Then why is it only the men's bathroom that looks like shit?
No, I'm saying that, like, they would still be dirtier.
Why?
Because the men who are going to go in there and piss everywhere are still going to go in there and piss everywhere.
Well, hopefully they get cleaned.
Just that the women and non-binary people are going to have to deal with it more often. Ellie's gun time is over. Back to Daddy Pedro.
Gas breaks down over time. This stuff's almost water. Back in the day, we'd drive 10, 12 hours on one tank.
So where'd you go?
Pretty much nowhere.
We had a lot of comments about how gas works in our last week's video.
Travels against gravity because pressure.
You don't know.
I know it works.
Because pressure.
It's because the air pressure outside of the tank is greater than the water pressure inside of the tank, and so the air fills up the water and pushes the water out.
This is your fault then. It doesn't matter how much you push the envelope. It'll still be stationary. No pun intended. Volume 2 by Will Livingston. What did the mermaid wear to her math class?
An algebra.
An algebra.
Wow, you ruined the joke.
Never heard that one before.
I stayed up all night,
No.
wondering where the sun went. And then it dawned on me.
That one's not as good. Then it dawned. All right. I really hope Ellie is about to drop a pun when somebody dies. Just bam, she pulls her gun for the first time, bam, and then drops a pun immediately.
Got something else. It's light on the reading, but it has some interesting pictures.
No.
It's got like 10 abs.
How do you even walk around with that thing?
Please get rid of it.
Hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Why are all these pages stuck together? I'm just fucking with you.
It's a lovely little nod to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Bill was gay.
What? In this economy? You're welcome. This is the pun episode.
I know, but at least she has different puns. You have one thing, and you just say the one thing.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. It's not funny.
It is funny. You're laughing.
It's not funny. I'm
It's hilarious.
in pain.
I'm so funny.
Oh my god. You have the sense of humor of a 14-year-old girl in the apocalypse.
Uncultured. No pop culture references.
Uncultured swine. That is true. You know no pop culture.
Forgotten without any love.
Wow.
I don't want to know what happened to that train.
I love that Ellie was like, naked men.
The LGBT is strong in that one. She really had the response of like, wow, that seems inconvenient.
Yeah, it does seem inconvenient.
Uh-oh. What? It's a densely packed forest. You don't know what could be hiding in those trees. Probably nothing. They're in like Ohio right now. There's nothing there.
What am I even eating?
That is 20-year-old Chef Boyardee ravioli.
That guy was good.
I actually agree.
It's got too much sugar in it for me. It's too sweet.
I hate tomato, so.
Yeah.
So can we start a fire? I'm freezing.
Now, why am I going to tell you no?
Because infected will see the smoke.
No, fungus isn't that smart.
So what are they gonna do, rob us?
Well, they'll have way more in mind than that.
It's honest. It's dark, but it's honest.
Mm-hmm.
Actually smells kind of good.
Well, that would be Frank's then.
Oh no, here come more puns.
I'm ready.
You're like writing down. You're like, okay, things I'm gonna whisper to Nerdy as he falls asleep.
Notes.
Meanwhile, people in the comments are always like, wait, you guys are married? I thought you were her gay best friend.
God.
Joe,
What?
can I ask you a serious question?
Yeah.
Why did the Scarecrow get an award?
Because he was outstanding.
You've
in his
even heard the
field.
punchline.
No, but her face, she's like,
He was outstanding in his field. Wow. Boo. It's just some Hank Green level nonsense. If you listen to Dear Hank and John, you get that reference. Leave a comment down in the doobly-doo.
There's no way anyone knows we're here, right? No one's gonna find us.
No one's going to find us.
Feels like I was gonna fall asleep, but well, fuck, now I won't.
yeah.
God damn it, Ellie. The man's like 52. You need to let him get his rest. They still have coffee. I would survive in this apocalypse because there's coffee.
How do you know?
He's
Oh.
brewing coffee.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
You don't like coffee?
What a beautiful liquid. It's my favorite kind of brown.
That's seriously what those Starbucks in the QZ used to sell?
Well, theirs was a lot fresher than what Bill saved up, but yeah, this is what they sold.
It smells like burnt shit.
Was Starbucks that popular in 2003?
I don't know.
I don't that's interesting. That's one of those things that's different between the game being set in 2013 and the show being in 2003.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of Starbucks as being around that much.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I was 11, so I wasn't drinking coffee, so maybe they were.
Maybe, and we just didn't know.
There ain't too many of them in Wyoming.
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
Really? Cheyenne.
It's not Arkansas, just so you know.
Worcester, Massachusetts.
Tommy.
Younger or older?
Younger.
Why isn't he with you?
Long story.
Is it longer than 25 hours? Because I think that's what we got.
Got him.
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on? I mean, you gotta try, right?
You haven't seen the world, so you don't know.
That was a really good monologue.
That's about it.
I'm not family.
No. Your cargo.
Ooh. Joel kept checking the rearview mirror, and I can't help but wonder, like, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
I guess it's just habit. I check it all
Wanna
the time.
grab more
too,
sleep?
I'm not even tired.
That was a nice cut. Yeah, she's injured. He kept checking the rearview mirror, and I'm like, there's no one else on the road.
Hopefully.
I don't know if you know this, Jill. Well, I guess he is paranoid, though.
Where are we?
Kansas City.
I got to Kansas City on a Friday. By Saturday, I learned a thing or two.
Screw it.
What are you doing?
We can jog right around this tunnel. Take the next ramp.
Why would you go through like a city?
They're not. That was the expressway. The expressway is blocked, so they have to like get back to the highway through like another road.
I guess. I wouldn't even get that close to one though. Like,
That's fair. Although going all the way around is probably really hard, right?
Well, don't look at the state map. Look at the
I
inset.
don't know where we are in that either. This is my second day in a fucking car, man.
To be fair, after 2 days, she's still giving directions about as well as you do, so.
Stop. Is that the QZ? Where the fuck is Fedra?
Please help! Put your seatbelt on.
Are we gonna help him?
Jesus. Wow.
And they're not gonna hit you. Look at me. They're not gonna hit you.
Hope. Whew.
You motherfucker!
you started shooting first.
You literally ambushed him. How dare you defend yourself from us when we're trying to rob you?
That's like so dumb.
All right. Man, that's a kid. Is Ellie about to like run this guy through in the back with a knife?
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's over. We're not fighting anymore. My legs don't work. My mom isn't far. If you can get me to her. We can trade with you guys. We can be friends. I didn't know. I'm Brian. What's your name? Wait. You can have it. It's a good knife. Get back behind the wall. No. I'm sorry. Please. No one asked you. I'm sorry. No. We can just stop. Mom!
Wow, that was harrowing.
Got some food in here still, and I got your light, so.
They didn't loot their car?
I think it's.
Did they leave the coffee behind?
I think the car was mostly carrying gas.
I think the car was carrying the coffee. Now they left the coffee. They left Bill's coffee behind.
A true tragedy.
It is. It takes like 4 more hours to wake up if you don't have coffee. Okay, maybe looting the car wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Mark Anthony Halpin. Carrie Schreiber. Haven't seen them.
Have you seen them? No, okay.
It has to stop.
It has to stop now, you mean? Now that you're in the cell.
Oh, damn.
When you were safe and protected and ratting on your neighbors to Fedra.
They put a gun to my head.
There. Have I satisfied the necessary conditions for you to talk?
Kind of walked into that one, dude.
What if I had a doctor?
There's no chance. I'm sorry.
There's a weirdly 80-yard line.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, Kathleen.
Find every collaborator and kill them all.
It is interesting that they're drawing such a spotlight to like the backstory of the grunts that you fight in the game, right? I think it's a really smart choice on the part of the show.
Yeah, 100%.
And also, like, last week was about the beauty of humanity with Bill and Frank, and this is about like the dangers of mob mentality and what happens when like society breaks down.
Yeah.
And like anger and vitriol kind of take over, right?
Yeah.
They're not Fedra and they're not Firefly.
Joel, you know Ellie's not 21. What are you doing taking her in there? Joel needs some sleep.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm all right. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Good talk.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
It's not like you killed him, but shooting, I know what it's like. First time that you hurt someone like that. I'm not good at this.
Yeah, you really aren't.
I mean, it was my fault. And I'm sorry.
Fuck.
It wasn't my first time.
Damn it.
This show is gonna break you.
Just can't handle. He's like, he's so like regretful, and she's so sad, and I'm sad. Oh, fuck.
Got it? There you go. Look it. Okay.
They're giving just an incredible performance.
I know.
Both of them, but like, I
Yeah.
expect that from Pedro.
Yeah. He's been around the block.
Well, in between Narcos, Mando, and Game of Thrones, he's on a run of like only being in critically acclaimed television series.
Oh, television series. Okay.
What?
It's like, well, Wonder Woman 84 happened. That's a yikes.
I don't blame him for that.
No, he probably didn't even get that part of the script. Probably just got his own stuff, right? And then saw the movie afterwards and was like, what is this weird, rapey, non-consent shit?
But seriously, like, he's on a run of like television that I don't think any actor has ever had four consecutive, like, universally praised parts like he has.
Yeah.
And Narcos isn't the biggest show ever, but,
But
in terms of reach,
people love
but
it.
Mandalorian, Game of Thrones, and this, like, that's nuts.
He's in some nerdy fucking shit.
Yeah, I love
No
it.
sign of them. You?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, or no, yeah? Or yeah, no, yeah?
They're not in Canada.
No, yeah, no.
They're not
They
in Canada.
filmed this in Canada, so they might be Canadian. You don't know. That guy with the beard looks Canadian. That's an Albertan right there. Yeah. Yeah, what? Yes, you did, or yes, we didn't find anything either. Clearly, he found something, but it wasn't a yes or no question. You know who else is from Kansas? Superman.
Right.
Right?
Forgot.
Fuck.
When do we tell the others?
Not yet.
What?
We can deal with this after.
Kathleen.
They're so fucked. We'll deal with it later. It can't possibly be that bad.
I would tell people and have them watch it for signs of it getting worse.
Yeah.
Rather than be like, we'll just don't let anyone in.
Yeah.
Straighten up. I got you.
Hey! You do this a lot in the game. There's a lot of times in the game where you put Ellie through a window to open a door.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Where'd you be without me, huh?
By now, Wyoming.
Oh, yeah. Walked into that one.
It's a nice homage to the... These are the best rooms for loot. Immediately after you do this with Ellie, always check those rooms for loot. I'm telling you now.
I was gonna say, I love how they have a FedEx truck, but the beam is blocking most of the logo. So, like, you know what it is, but they definitely didn't pay for, like, that spot.
I would love it right now if they just showed them walking upstairs in real time. All 45 flights. It's just the rest of the episode is just them, like, slowly doing less and less banter because they're out of breath.
Oh, God.
Did you kill innocent people?
Come on.
33 floors, that's good.
Oh, no, it's a plant. I thought this was like a mushroom thing.
Ew, yeah.
Get up, you lazy ass.
Lazy ass. 56 years old, you little shit.
Ellie's a bully.
Yeah.
It's a lot of noise. I guess noise isn't what we're avoiding.
You sure you're gonna hear it?
Of course I'll hear it. That's the damn point.
Okay. Well, good night.
That does not look comfortable.
Better than the floor.
Yeah, but you're 5'4". My body does not fit on those little ass cushions. Sometimes sleeping on the floor is good for your back. Evens you out.
Joel? Did you know diarrhea is hereditary?
What?
Yeah. It runs in your genes.
That was good. That's a good joke.
That is so goddamn stupid.
You laugh, motherfucker.
No, that's a really solid pun.
I'm losing it.
You're losing it big time.
I can't wait for all the dude bros who are like, I can't believe they changed it from the game. Joel does not have hearing problems. In fact, in the games, he has super hearing.
Oh my god, wow.
I'm kidding, that one won't happen. Are they ending with happiness? Wow. Nope. Nope, this is The Last of Us. What was I talking about? Sad guitar music. Sad guitar music. All right. Wow. It was weird to see them smiling together.
Yeah.
For a brief moment, there was joy.
Yeah. We're getting a lot of their relationship, which is nice.
It was definitely a slower episode in terms of plot, I think. But really, really solid character stuff and a lot. I think especially for Ellie, I think that where the first two episodes really focused on introducing Joel and then Tess, and then obviously losing Tess
And the
was more
world.
impactful on Joel.
Yeah.
I feel like we got a lot about who Ellie is and how she responds to really tough situations.
Yeah.
She's so tough. And Bella Ramsey's doing such a wonderful job playing the, like, girl who makes jokes when she's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And so I just think that their performance of Ellie is really solid, and it came through a lot here. And I feel like it's starting to soften Joel a little bit. You're already seeing that, like, even from the beginning of the episode when he calls her cargo to the end, I feel like there is some sort of change. Mm-hmm. And he's, especially in the moment where he shows her how to hold the gun.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's a lot of, there's a big growth into that moment in this episode.
Well, yeah, you know, like, she ends up having his back in that moment. And I think that is a switch, right? That is a change from being just like, a helpless, like, burden, right?
Mm-hmm,
you know, and part of that is on Joel. He won't let her have the gun or whatever it is. And he realizes that, like, you know what, maybe it is better to have Ellie be able to take care of herself in some way because, like, either she's got my back or, like, like, if I'm not there for a moment, like, you know, you never know. And I think that those moments are really important.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciated the introduction of Kathleen and the Kansas City people. I thought it was really interesting how it was handled. You kill a lot of people in the game, and so for those people to have not so much personalities, but have, like, a backstory that makes them relatable. I think Kathleen obviously has more personality than the other guy, but the rest of the people around her are people who are desperate and trying to survive. They're not that different from Joel, and I feel like this episode did a really good job highlighting the fact that the other people trying to survive aren't that different from Joel.
Yeah.
In a way that the game just, you have to fight things. Like, there has to be something to do for gameplay.
Yeah.
And so
100%.
by limiting the number of people that Joel is physically having altercations with and trading that in for these emotional storylines, last week with Bill and Frank, which showed, like, the positive side of humanity. And then, like I said, during the reaction, like, this version of it where you're really seeing the weight of the apocalypse on the souls of the people of Kansas City and how that is affecting them in a way that is heartbreaking to watch, honestly. But everyone involved is doing such a good job. And the show, from like the sound design to the physical design to the way that all those things are shot and then put together, the tone of this show is so consistently bleak and, like, and the darkness of everyone's soul is so on display, and yet Ellie brings so much light to it.
Yes.
That it really is strange. Like, as dark and sad as this was, we were laughing and having a good time, and, like, it's because of the resiliency that Ellie's showing.
And the humanity.
Yeah, and that resiliency, I think, is what Joel is realizing is worth protecting.
Yeah.
And I'm so impressed with it. Like, I love this show so much.
Yeah, when you're in a video game, it's really easy to have grunts that are just, like, fodder to kill, right?
Well, and you have to, right? Like, it's the joke about Jedi Fallen Order, where, like, would a Jedi go around slicing animals with his lightsaber? And it's like, well, yeah, we need something for the gameplay.
It's a video game, right?
Yeah.
If it were a movie or something, it would be different. Or, like, in this, it's a show and it's different. And instead of just having, a bunch of collateral, it's more like everyone is a human and has a personality, right? Like, it's really easy to just have, it's really easy for these people not to matter or for it to mean anything. It's definitely, like, the harder choice, but I think the stronger choice to have the people feel like people. Right? Everybody that we've met so far, like, we can at least, like, relate to in, like, some small way, right? Nobody, unless they, like, die right away. Like, there's, like, the two guys that got shot.
Yeah.
Which, like, you know, like, we didn't have any time with them at all. But, like, out of all the, like, the people that we've encountered, that doesn't happen very often. It is more about the humanity and how... just how unique people are and how they navigate this world.
Yeah, I think that really, like, comes to a head with the boy who's killed. You know, him screaming "Mom" at the end. I won't get too much into real world stuff, but that hits a little bit harder right now. And I just think that that was brutal. And like, obviously it's an apocalypse and there's reasons for it, right? it is a dark, very difficult world that they're living in.
Yeah.
And yet it is still very hard to hear someone crying out for their mother in moments like that. And so it was very moving in the way that it was handled. And I think, you know, they're not shying away from the darkness of the world, even though they are also showing us the bright white lights of the world last week with Bill and Frank, right? And how beautiful love is, and how, you know, even though the world is this dark and even though it is this bleak, there are still things to live for. And I think that like this show in season 1 is really about teaching Joel that lesson.
Yeah.
There are still things to live for.
You have to have that. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
like
so good.
The Walking Dead was just like too much. Like, it was just like, yeah, okay, I get it. Everything sucks.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? Like it's more interesting when you set out to tell a concise story. And I think they're getting like 3 seasons or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And like that's what you need. You have a timeline to tell a specific story. It doesn't just end up going on and on and on and on. Like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, definitely about lightness.
It's not about lightness, but it gives the
last
story...
couple episodes have had more of that than I think the future of the show will.
Sure, but it has a structure and it has somewhere to go and it has something to say.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Right? Like, I don't know. Like, other stuff gets into the just like, evil henchman and evil villain, keep going around murder hoboing people. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, like...
Usually the murder hobos are the good guys.
Well, yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, this feels like it's telling a story that matters.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. Especially because they told it before, and I know that it's just wait. We're going to get there. If you like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, the algorithm goddess is going to be Kathleen. I am sorry about your brother.
That sucks.
Maybe don't kill people, but, you know, I also get it.
Also,
It's
a
tough.
doctor would probably be useful, but it's fine.
Yeah, no, I agree with that one. Anyway, if you want to follow us around the internet, you can do that. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
As always, y'all, do something nerdy tonight.
Bye, guys.
Oh, before we end,
Oh.
the next week's Last of Us is going to be early. It's going up Friday night because the Super Bowl is on Sunday. So keep an eye out for when you're going to watch The Last of Us because it will probably be Friday night. Our episode will be up Saturday night,
Probably.
not Monday.
Yeah.
Do something nerdy tonight.
Bye.
Bye.